Ready to Love Season 4, Episode 5. I owe you guys so much content, and I have so much content. But this week has been really busy with my anniversary and all the Portia drama. But anyways, girl, Amber is the definition, the embodiment, and the epitome of a pick-mesha. I mean, now I'm going to have to go back and think about all the ladies that's been on Ready to Love that I have called pick-meshas and maybe apologize to them, because I've never seen a pick-mesha like Amber. Whatever Dusty Chris wants is what pick-mesha Amber agrees to. I just cannot believe that this girl, who is an attorney, has no kind of standards for her life, for her dating life, for her marriage, and what she wants in a relationship, that whatever Chris says, she just, yeah, okay, I agree with that. Pick-mesha, pick-mesha, pick-mesha. Welcome back to Church Girls and Faith Girls Want to Get Married To. My name is Janice. Thank you for your love and support with my books. My new book is coming out very, very, very soon. I'm trying to drag it out a little bit because I would like for the audio to be available the same time as the print and the ebook is available. But I think I'm going to just go ahead and upload this week. Thank you for 23 types of guys you may meet, ladies. If you do not have this book, you need to pick up this book. This will tell you the types of guys that's out there. But you know what's more important is that you know what you want. This is why y'all need to do my husband list. I'm not taking anybody right now because I am so booked. I'm just overly booked. But 23 types of guys you might meet. Let's talk about standards, ladies. Let's talk about why you need a husband list. You need a husband list because you want to know what you want in a husband, but you also need to be able and willing to walk away when he is not what you want. Okay, well, this sweater feels so warm, girl. So we see Amber and Christy the Dusty, and they went on a little xing wang xing shung xing xing do date. And so after they do the whatever, they're having a fruit salad, because you know that's all he can afford, a fruit salad, okay? And so she asks, I took the screenshot. She asks, what are your intentions? How do you feel about marriage? What are your intentions? And how do you feel about marriage? Now, ladies, just in case you want to lie to yourself and be in denial, when you ask a man that, you are asking him because you want to get married. You want to know what his intentions are in reference to dating and marriage. Granted, I don't think a woman should ask a man that, because you don't have enough data to ask him. Neither, also, you should allow your father or your father figure to ask that question, because like my dad says, another man knows another man. So while he can get over on you, he can't get over on another man. And so she says, what are your intentions? How do you feel about marriage? He then says, Chris the Dusty, my thoughts on marriage is, if you want to get married, let's go ahead and get married. So now he's putting the burden on you. Oh, you want to go get married? Okay, we're going to get married because you want to get married, but not necessarily because I want to get married and take on the responsibility of being a husband. What is a husband? A husband is to protect, this is Amber, provide, and profess his list. We already know that Dusty the Chris believes in filler inner. He don't believe in providing. He don't believe in protecting because he don't make enough money. And so he's a filler inner. Did I delete the Dusty from my thing? I probably did. So I don't see his Dusty behind of you. But y'all remember Chris from the last time, okay? I don't have his Dusty self up here. So then he says, but what's the goal? Is marriage the epitome of the relationship? Yes, marriage is the epitome, is the goal of the relationship. In my new book coming out, I talk about marriage is a goal. Marriage should be a goal. Everything else is a goal. Getting your degree is a goal. Getting a job is a goal. Getting out of debt is a goal. Paying off your student loans is a goal. Buying that new car is a goal. Buying a house is a goal. Traveling the world is a goal. You have a bucket list. Everything is a goal. Reading the Bible in a year is a goal. But when it comes to marriage, no. Marriage is not a goal. The devil is a whole lie. This is why y'all running around here with 55 kids for 75 men. PICKMESHA shacking up 55 years with the same man, waiting for what? Him to marry you. You know why? Because you did not make marriage a goal. And so he said, well, what's the goal? Is marriage the epitome of a relationship? And she asked, Amber, the PICKMESHA, asked, so you're okay in a committed relationship for long term? And he was like, yeah. And she was like, yes, soulmate, we're a soulmate. And she says, yeah, that's how I feel too. You are a whole lie, Amber. If you believed that you were okay with being in a long-term committed relationship without marriage, you would not have asked, what are your intentions and what are your thoughts on marriage? You asked a man, what are his thoughts on marriage, because you want to see, does he want to get married? If you didn't want to get married, Amber, you wouldn't have brought marriage up. And so for my single sisters that's dating for marriage, you need to make up in your mind that marriage is a goal. And if you want to get married, do not date a man who don't want to get married, don't believe in get married, or just want a long-term committed relationship, want to lay up with you and have babies and all this stuff, but he don't want to marry you because marriage is not the epitome of a relationship. What kind of bullshit? What kind? It bugs me that Amber, unless this is staged, because Dusty nephew Tommy brought Chris back to prove a point. To prove a point that, okay, yeah, Naya didn't want him because he didn't want to pay the bills. But the attorney wants him, and she's okay with splitting bills, and she's okay with being in long-term relationships without being married. And I think they're trying to prove a point. I think they're trying to say, see, Black women, this is what you do. Now, we're the only group of people that do that. Them other women, So what is wrong with Black women that we want to sign up for this, that they continue to push this in our face, and we continue to accept it? Do you have any standards? You need to pick up 23,000 guys, because I talk about standards in here. I talk about what you want in a husband. I talk about how you need to date for marriage only. If you want to get married, you date for marriage only. Baby, I was only interested in men who want to get married. You don't want to get married? We ain't got nothing to talk about. Because I wanted to get married. Marriage was a goal for me. And if you talk about getting married 10 years from now, I was not the one. But you know what came to me this morning? As I was rolling this over in my mind, maybe Dusty Chris has not met the right woman yet. Okay, because every man, God created every man with the desire and the ability to get married. Okay, women, we were taken out of men, so we want to get married. We want that protection. We want that cover because we were taken out of men. Men understand that marriage is a responsibility. They have to die. Husband, love your wives like Christ loved the church. And so because marriage is a responsibility, I think a lot of men don't want to get married because they don't want the responsibility. They don't want to provide. They don't want to protect. They don't want to profess. They do not want to die. Because what is to keep the Dusty? You're in a committed relationship with this girl with no marriage, for him to get up and go be with somebody else because he liked that person better. Because when you have the marriage bond and the marriage covenant, that causes you to think, even though these days, child, the people don't be thinking, honey. They just be out here hoeing with everybody. So ladies, stop lying to yourself. You don't ask the man what are his intentions and what are his views on marriage because you don't want to get married. No, dumb. You're lying to yourself and you need to stop. Pick this book up. I'm telling you, ladies, pick this book. I also need reviews. If you bought this book, read it, have not left me a review, run over to Amazon, review The Naked Wife. I also talk about standards I believe in here. Months of Gratitude Journal. Write your stuff in here, what you believe in God. In Christ I am. You don't know your identity in Christ. This is why you're willing to shack up and be in committed relationship without the ring. Heifer, you better put that ring on that finger, honey. Oh, and don't be bringing no 99-cent ring over here. I mean, what? Y'all just be making these excuses for these men. Now, I'm not saying break the bank, girl, but it needs to be a decent ring that you don't have to hold it up to the light to see or the magnifying glass. Girl, when Mike brought this ring, my engagement ring, to show my dad, you see that? He just put a new diamond in. My dad, he looked at it, he said, I remember the day too. He said, boy, you're all right. I never forgot that. He said, boy, you're all right. So stop lying to yourself. Y'all been making excuses for these men because you don't want to do better. I have to go, girl. Today's Friday. Friday tonight is Rachel. You know I can't stay up, girl. I just can't. I love you. Let me know what you think. Come back for another video. I'm probably gonna talk about Alexis, the foolish woman. Okay. I'm so glad what's his name let her down. All right, bye guys.